And like most years, this event is one of the strongest in the calendar. 7 of the top 10 players this year, although lists from the quarterfinals on might not show it. We had 15 of the top 20. You can see only one seed. That was Wozniacki, made it to the semifinals. It was not a good week for seeded players, including Svetlana Kuznetsova, the French Open champion.
Kuznetsova lost first round, and this just really highlights how difficult the transition from clay to grass is. It's such a short season. You only have 2 weeks between Grand Slams, and the seeds struggled. Dementieva lost to our finalist Rosano. Radwanska, our defending champion, also a victim of our finalist in Rosano. So the seeds have had a tough time, but this is a huge opportunity for both these women.
Yeah, Virginia Rosano has had the kind of week that she would hope for any week of the year. She was a finalist in Dubai where she lost to Venus, so she's showed signs this year that she could play this kind of tennis, but she's playing the kind of tennis would say that she could even win this title.
Absolutely. Well, she's one step away, and she likes the grass. Her game is well suited. She takes the ball early. She hits the ball flat. She likes to redirect her shots. A big key for her today is going to be her serve. She's going to need to serve well.
She was playing in the semifinals against a fellow Frenchwoman in Marion Bartoli. And there was, I think, a fair amount of competitiveness with the two of them coming onto court. In the early goings, Bartoli was looking just a little sharper, and you thought, well, the former Wimbledon finalist, maybe she'll take this one.
Well, Bartoli got the early break. She was up 40-love in this game to hold serve, and you have to credit Rosano for hanging in there. She made Bartoli play. She stayed with her in this first set, and it paid off.
Look at the kind of tennis she was producing. At her best when she needed to be. At the end of the opening set, Bartoli had problems with her right thigh. She retired, and you can see there was a bit of bad blood between these two. Bartoli refusing to shake hands at the end of the match.
Well, we were all speculating as to what this was all about, and we found out after the match yesterday. Rosano had made some comments in the press saying that Bartoli will do anything to win. She calls the trainer. She tries to make you lose your concentration, and Bartoli was upset with those comments, and Bartoli said, you know, I guess it's not brilliant what she said about me in the paper, but I guess that's the way she is. Yeah. And I could never say that about another player. So no love lost between these two. It was an unfortunate end to that match.
Yeah, great drama and great tennis. It reminds her of what Serena Williams was saying about the women's tour. It's interesting because it can get catty out there. So we had a little of that yesterday in the first semifinal. The second semifinal, Caroline Wozniacki, well, she was down a set in this match to Alexandra Wozniak of Canada. So the Danish player really had to recover to get into the final today.
Well, these two had to play in tough conditions. It got windier as the day went on, and Wozniacki had to come up with some brilliant shots like that to stay in this match, but you have to credit her attitude. That's really what got her through this match. You can see her smiling and hanging into the point even when she's on the ground.
Yeah, she had basically conceded the point. The ball came right to her as she sat on the ground. It was a lot of fun, and she really has endeared herself to this crowd in Eastbourne.
And this is a great example of Wozniacki and what she did to win this match. She stepped up her level of play, and that's what the top players do to get through the tough matches.
Yeah, another sign that she's maturing and could possibly even make a run at Wimbledon. The fact that she's playing for another final, she already has 4 career titles, including one this year.